Look at what we've got for the opening splits as we get game number 1 underway, guys. In this best of 3 series. Looks like the red team, that would be Wadioactive, going to be sent, or excuse me, that is Cutie, excuse me, going to be sending a couple people through that beach. They're just going to stealth up more than likely, while Radioactive able to get on point just before he gets that cap. Red team able to get the cap over at the my point. Demise absolutely obliterated there. I believe that's Lighter. No, it's Ferox there. Ferox doing a good job of staying alive. Ready made just tanking on this point against Rarunaut. We are going to see the Guardian make his way over there. Now Aerox is under a lot of pressure. Get taken in the downstate. Guardian comes in here. There's the time warp coming out there from Ferox. The stomp comes out onto Aerox, and he is taken out from this fight here. Looks like they really can't get to the Guardian or Demise. They're just getting pew-pewed from afar. Now Aerox, look, Aerox about to be taking down D'Artagnan on top of it. Oh, Aerox able to take down D'Artagnan, going in for that stealth. Will he be able to get it? Evades the fear there. Reikyu now going in for that stomp, able to get him. That's kind of a misplay. Game number 1 going in favor of Radioactive, the number 3 seed in this tournament. We have game number 2 underway in this best of 3 series. Quarry node for themselves. Now the Guardian under a lot of pressure, has nothing left. He gets taken into the downstate. Reikyu going in for that here at the quarry. Aerox now the main target, being taken down to 50% HP, has no cooldowns left whatsoever. Pops the shield wrap, gets taken into the downstate there. We're going to see the stabs or the Guardian. They're all focusing D'Artagnan. And while they're doing that, they're all losing their health. Lighter is about to be taken down. They finally take down D'Artagnan. There was the frostbill that came out from Josue. There's a time warp going out there. Josue gets the res. Peace out to your home, though. You got to be paying attention to that. And unfortunately for them, the Guardian was on top of it. Went and got a full cap on Quarry. Now the 3 cap coming out here for this blue team out of this fight. Knowing it's a 2v3 situation. Reikyu, though, under a lot of pressure, gets Vampirins, throws down SR, but for the second, oh, Shadow steps into the SR, is able to stay alive. So close. Reikyu. So there we have it. Radioactive taking that set. Going to be moving on into the grand finals of this tournament. Taking a look at what we've got for opening splits for both these teams. It looks like
on to your points.
Best team North Africa going to be having a 3-point split. That Rampage just yet hasn't taken anyone down. Oh, Almighty taking a rock to the face. Oh, was that a 12k crit onto Almighty? Onto Crisis. Crisis still pretty low. Now Orun gets taken down into Vampirins here. He is super low in stealth still. He should be okay for the time being, able to get his heal off. Now Crisis under a lot of pressure, and the big damage. This fight's really looking to go in favor of this blue team. All of them 100% HP. The big damage taken into the downstate. Arnolus Prince doesn't have stab, not going to go for the stomp. We do see the clean on top of the big damage. Big damage obviously going to be the main target for him. Seeing as he's the only one here for the time being. Get some help from Crisis. Should be able to maintain himself for a little bit longer. Has no cooldowns left. Will he be able to stay alive? That Shield of Wrath going to keep him up. Not for much longer there. Wizard of Words now under a lot of pressure. Does get the stop just in the nick of time, but Crisis with that whirling blade gonna be able to take down Wizard and Almighty. Now able to cleave him down. There's no way he's getting up. Red team do get the 2 cap once again as they do manage to cap that. Crisis still put out the, look at the res coming out onto this blue team member. Oh man. Crisis actually taking down the 1v1 against Chieftain. Man, they get the kill. Crisis was actually taken down in that 1v1 against Chieftain. Arnolus Prince comes in, tries to take it. Crisis's downstate abilities get the kill and take Chieftain for themselves. Man, I think they have this in the bag. I don't think best team North Africa are going to be able to get back into this game. You have game number 2 underway. If we do have Radioactive take this, it will be moving on into the finals. Poison, the bird stack's going to take Crisis into the downstate. Orun coming in for the res. Will it be enough? Orun gets the res along with, I believe that was Hypno there. Now Wizard under a lot of pressure. He's going to be taken in the downstate in just a matter of seconds unless he gets some heals and nice support. There he's taken down by Orun and Hypno. Hypno bringing that Blurred Frenzy. There's the 100 Blades coming out there onto Almighty from Crisis, seeing what we saw in the last game. Absolutely obliterating. Damage still about 100% HP. Crisis actually, oh, will it be enough? Taken into the downstate. Trixie tries for the updraft. There is the time warp coming out there from his Seiko. I don't think it's going to be enough. Well, Trixie taken into the downstate. Going in for the stop. He gets the stop onto Crisis. Gets the res onto Trixie. Now the big damage is forced out of this fight, guys. 4v4 at the midpoint. Whoever takes this fight is going to start to take the lead here. Hypno under a little bit of pressure. Able to get a seal off. Yes, he does. Portals back to the waterfall. There. Crisis goes in for it now. Has a rampage up in about 5 seconds. Will it be enough? Crisis died to Chieftain last game. So I'd be surprised if he didn't die to the Lord. There's the rampage. 50% HP on this Lord. 40% interrupts to heal. That's going to be it. They're going to be taking him out, and they're going to be winning this game too. Look at the opening splits. Ready Made is going to push for that far node. Now Ferox trying to put out the damage onto the big damage. He was going to be taken into the downstate there. Oh man, that plague. They tried to go in for that plague stomp, but it didn't actually work. Now Ferox taken into the downstate. Crisis putting out the deep right over here at the hinge. Will Dice be able to get there in time? I don't think so. Oh, just in the nick of time, Radioactive get that decap. So they're going to be holding on to a 2-cap. Taking a look at the midpoint, though. Oh, man. The Dice actually taking it down. Look at the Frenzy 100 blade coming out there from Crisis. Able to destroy Dice. Decap. There's a MOA onto the big dam. There was actually a MOA onto
and the
Dice, excuse me.
Damage as well. And the CC coming out from this blue team is absolutely insane. Bringing down big damage there, and it looks like the Mesmers are the only ones kind of keeping this fight alive here. It looks like they're going to be going
go for that res!
And it might actually happen.
There's a GGB called for Ready Made. We're going to have game number 1 being in favor of the original Radioactive. There's that 3-point play coming out from both these guys. I expected Run in the first set we saw, they did the same thing. He went for the 1v1 because the big damage. He's going to be able to easily get that res, I think. Nope, there's the stomp coming out from the guard. Oh, he stops the stomp. There's the stomp coming out from Ready Made. Probably going to be taken down there by Guardian. Father Jeep going in for the res. Will it be enough? Neither of them going in for the stomp. They're just trying to cleave it up. Father Jeep not going to let them get that kill there. So using that terrain to his advantage. Stops that barrage just after he cast it. That's a little bit of a waste of cooldown. But that MOA onto Crisis. Going to make sure he didn't do anything about this. I'm not so sure he's going to be able to stay alive. That Defy Pain is what is saving him right there. He would have died without Defy Pain. Man, you were right. That has just kind of been the MVP of Crisis right now. 75% Shroud show. So Crisis has to dig through 2 health pools to take out Dice. Probably not the greatest target to, because of that. And Crisis is going to get condied up here. Oh, man. Run came in for the burst as well to take down Dice. Now, if they're able to coordinate it like that, like they just did, with that 17k final strike from the 100 Blades, man, that is brutal.
Able to finally take the lead here, red team. Looks like Run though might be brought down here, but looks like that decoy at 25% as well as the Vampirians are going to be able to save him for the meantime. He did put down that portal just now, so be careful of pay quick attention to that. Crisis almost got stomped out there. Almost.
Ready Made going in for it. Oh, wow.
And that is going to be it. So he is stomped. Guardian going to have enough, though. It looks like the Endure Pain already has to come out from Crisis here. He's probably going to be popping the rest of his stances and going in for the Rampage. And that is going to be the case. He's putting a lot of heat down onto the Blue Lord. He still does have Defy Pain, so he has at least 5 seconds to take out the Blue Lord, which I do think is enough time for him to be able to accomplish that task.
Oh my gosh, will it be enough?
It is going to be enough.
No!
Does have
Ready Made with the heals! Takes down Crisis. Ready Made, the MVP of that. Cheers. So we got 2 members of this Radioactive team. They're going all out here. They don't even need to. But look over on the other side of the map. We've got Dice going for the Lord by himself. Crisis popping the Frenzy 100 Blades. Misses like 95% of it because the Lord actually ran past him.
Yeah, and he's in a lot of trouble here. Defy Pain already forced to come out. Big damage is in the area, so he might be able to get some heals at least, but not a whole lot of damage being brought down on the Lord already. It looks like they were able to get Guardian into the downstate here, so it looks like they're going to try to res. He's trying to get some CC out as well, but Fearock's not looking healthy.
Crisis!
Fearock's at about 10%. Crisis being taken down. Looks like that res is actually going to manage to happen. Fearock was trying for the res. Crisis does come out up, and the Lord dies in the meantime here, so that's going to be 531 to 3-2. Red team taking it. The real Radioactive is your victor this week.